A royal expert responds to Prince Harry's omission from the Sandhurst military manual. The military swears loyalty to the monarchy, yet Prince Harry continues to insult them, according to a royal expert. Angela Levin, a prominent royal scholar and opponent of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, has expressed her disapproval of the Duke of Sussex's exclusion from the recently released, highly significant book by the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst. The royal author tweeted, "Harry left out of Sandhurst's new significant book," on X, the defunct Twitter platform. Even after the military swears loyalty to the monarchy, Harry continues to fight them. Also read, "Is Meghan Markle and Prince Harry considered a joke in Hollywood? Plus, the army taught him to see the enemy as less than human, which goes against military behavior," the speaker continued in her story. One admirer commented on it, saying, "Excellent news, and appropriate." After completing his training in 2005, Prince Harry left Sandhurst at Cambrige, Surrey as an officer cadet in 2006. Former British Army Commander Richard Kemp commented on the development to The Sun, saying, "I fully see why he has not been included. Overall, I think I would have included him." Richard Kemp remarked, "But it is not a disappointment to not see him in there. I don't think Harry, did anything particularly notable during his service, but he was certainly a significant person to attend Sandhurst," stated the former commander. "I believe the royal family decided not to let him in because of their recent disagreement with him." He went on, "One thing he mentioned in his book, Spare, was that, contrary to what we were taught, the army had taught him to view the adversary as less than human. Many of his outstanding accomplishments have been obscured by that." Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are considered a joke in Hollywood. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were not invited to the Golden Globes last night. Joe Coy, host of the Golden Globes, appeared to embarrass Prince Harry of Sussex and Meghan Markle with a crude joke. A purportedly Army veteran's Twitter account reshared a video of Coy saying, "Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will get paid millions of dollars for doing absolutely nothing in response to this humiliation. You guys thought they were going to be at the Golden Globes?" asked the Army veteran. "They are amused by them in Hollywood. Since everyone is aware of their laziness, nobody takes them seriously." Harry and Meghan were not present at the 2024 Golden Globes, despite the fact that a large number of Hollywood celebrities attended the ceremony on Sunday. Prior to Saturday night's Golden Globes, royal researcher Angela Levin asserted that Prince Harry and his spouse Meghan Markle were not invited. Royal analyst Angela Levin tweeted, "Harry and Meghan were not invited to last night's Golden Globes Awards," on X, the platform that was once known as Twitter. Royal Family Live. Following Meghan Markle's lucrative transfer, Prince Harry was erased from history. A royal specialist has exposed the straightforward reason why Prince Harry was left out of a prominent British Army book, criticizing one of the Sussex's most significant decisions since they resigned as senior royals. A royal family specialist has criticized Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for a specific decision they made after they abdicated as senior royals in 2020. He gave a straightforward explanation for why the Duke was probably left out of a prominent British Army book. A serious setback for the Duke of Sussex will be the complete omission of King Charles's younger son, who served in Afghanistan during 2 tours of duty, from the book, even though his older brother Prince William wrote the foreword and listed 200 notable Sandhurst alumni. Royal expert Richard Fitzsimmons said on GB News why Prince Harry had joined the list of persons who have been erased from history from Sandhurst. "It's very obvious why he's not in it, given his behavior, which includes stating the number of people you directly killed. In my opinion, he won't be all that shocked." Later on in the program, Mr. Fitzsimmons said, "Some of us might regrettably agree because most of what Harry did previously, if he and Meghan weren't trashing the royal family, which has been lucrative, I'm afraid for them, what precisely have they done? That is the question that they should be addressing themselves." He was talking about a joke made at the Golden Globes that made fun of the Montecito-based royals, accusing them of being paid to do nothing. The ultimate humiliation of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, a never-foreseen assault on the Sussexes, demonstrates the extent of the royal couple's decline. For 8 days, the Sussex slot started less than a week into 2024, so early in the year that sidewalks are still devilishly littered with dried-out Christmas trees. Even though Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, haven't been spotted in public since November, they were all over the place at Monday's Golden Globes in Los Angeles. Joe Coy, the host, made fun of them and neglected to mention the Duchess. Jenna Torres, Meghan's Suits co-star, disclosed that the 42-year-old is not in the cast group chat because they just don't have her number, and the 42-year-old's ally, Variety magazine, shared that eye-raising Torres clip. Furthermore, we haven't even reached the worst yet. The true cause of the injury's insult, the salt in the wound? In addition to Hollywood making fun of the couple as award season got underway, this was all taking place precisely 4 years to the day after Megxit was born, and the couple announced they were leaving their senior royal responsibilities. These two occurrences' symbolism is utterly horrible for the Great Sussex escape effort. The pair appeared ready to take over entire industries, social media platforms, and entire worlds not too long ago. The palace defectors were the most thrilling development in Los Angeles since the talkies. Even yet, the Duke and Duchess are on the verge of becoming certified one-hit wonders today. As we speak, Rick Astley is preparing their admission paperwork. Coy's introductory statement lasted only 10 minutes before the Sussexes were brought up in the course of Globe's proceedings. It turns out that Netflix is the only company that will continue to pay millions of dollars to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for doing nothing at all. He jokingly said, "How great was Imelda Staunton in The Crown, wasn't she amazing?" Joked Coy later. Prince Harry called her and requested money because of how excellently she portrayed the Queen. That's pretty much it for any optimism that Harry and Meghan were clinging to, that they would be able to move on from a year that saw the end of their Spotify agreement and their labeling as losers and **king grifters in 2024. A little reunion of the Suits cast was also held at the Globes, with stars Patrick J. Adams, Jenna Torres, Sarah Rafferty, and Gabriel matched in photos together. However, one very well-known member of their group was absent. Between 2018 and now, when the ensemble of performers received invitations to the royal wedding, something seemed to have changed. The foursome, whose comedy has become Netflix's most-watched acquired show, was mentioned by Torres earlier in the evening in a red carpet interview, saying, "Our text thread is insane right now, so it's very exciting." So who texted Meghan and said, "You have to come to the Golden Globes, Meghan Markle?" Mark Malkin of Variety questioned Torres. In a friendly manner, Torres said, "We just don't have her number." The cruel irony of this story, or story, to be more precise, is that trade publication Variety, which has featured Meghan on its cover before, recognized her as one of their 2022 Power of Women honorees, and the Duchess was stepping out on the red carpet in November. The Sussexes were nowhere to be seen during the whole event, which took place on a night when the rich and famous, the Botoxed and the Ozempic-ed, the extremely attractive and the squidgily plumped faces of the entertainment industry, all excitedly filed into the Beverly Hilton ballroom to congratulate themselves and sip champagne during the commercial breaks. It's possible that the two wisely chose to remain at home, nestled beneath the single Hermes blanket, enjoying calming teases and replenishing the Archewell office's positive thinking jar. In June of last year, it was mysteriously vacant. But there was a time when the Duke and Duchess would have seemed so aristocratic in Hollywood that it would have been absurd to imagine them walking the red carpet and attending the ceremony. However, their absence now begs the issue of whether La La Land has completely embraced and welcomed them into the fold. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex do not seem to have fully mastered the business or town they have attempted to make their own, and they are not the quintessential industry figures or movers and shakers of today. It only takes us a few years to go back to that day in 2020 to realize just how drastically and remarkably their status has declined. Following the seismic upheaval of Megxit, it appeared inevitable that the Sussexes would rise to the position of the planet's most luminous and well-paid stars. Hanging out their shingle, two Windsors trashing the family business and escaping the clutches of an establishment so ensnared in its own world that it takes a long PowerPoint presentation to understand the hashtag. This was unimaginable, really crazy things. Courtiers twitched, Fleet Street slapped itself on the back, and studio executives pondered the number of zeros they might realistically add to their offers for Sussex. Economics based on free markets welcomed the first royal refugees with warm arms. Then the tape fast-forwards, bringing us to the present day. Whether on purpose or not, the Sussexes appear to float around on the periphery of Hollywood, their truth and stories exhausted, projecting the impression of being apathetic hires content to let their titles do the talking. Their fortunes have declined so quickly, so dramatically, and so dizzyingly that it's hard not to feel a little queasy. The Sussexes have seen such a dramatic turn of events that it's enough to make even the most resilient observers and those with the best sea legs feel dizzy, all in less time than it probably takes King Charles to turn over his gladioli beds at Highgrove. Happy Megxitversary to all of you. What state will affairs be in on this day in 2025? Will Harry's picture book about an extroverted train full of emotions soar to the top of the charts? Has Meghan joined the all-female space mission led by Lauren Sanchez, who will soon become Mrs. Bezos? Please write entries on the back of a postcard. Everything is up for grabs.